So this is why I don't think the US can invade Greenland. So everyone's paranoid about Greenland recently because the US invaded Venezuela and kidnapped world leaders. But I don't think that can happen because Greenland is part of Denmark, which is part of NATO. And if the US invades Greenland, what happens is they'll break NATO agreements. And the EU will probably treat the US as an enemy. Why is that bad for the US? Because the US has hit new national highs of foreign debt, around 1 to 2 trillion US dollars. And what the EU can do is if the US invades Greenland, they can choose to call in all the debt that the US owes them, which will effectively crash the US economy, which is also why I mentioned in another video that a recession can occur. But also, more importantly, I think this shows the shift of how you're starting to have different blocs like with the US, Russia, and China as new world powers. And this is actually predicted by George Orwell in 1984 when he talks about Oceania, Eurasia, and East Asia as future world powers. And it's very likely we're going to have a war-torn world as predicted by George Orwell, unfortunately. Yeah.